James Macatee is leaving Manchester City for Nottingham Forest. In fact, that deal is almost done because they are in the last part of the discussion. Personal terms have been agreed. The club to club in serious, in fact, they are locked in serious negotiation. And at this point, I think they are the finishing touch of that, negotiation. And as it stands now, what is just remaining is for them to just conclude, and medical will be imminent. That is for James Macatee. Moving straight to Savinho, who will be the next on the move as Man City and Tottenham are in serious negotiation because Tottenham really wanted somebody since they lost Brian Mbeumo, because they were the one that was actually going for Brian Mbeumo. But Brian Mbeumo actually chose Manchester United ahead of Tottenham. So now they are looking for another left-footed player, and the player they felt will, be in this position is no other person than Savinho. And Savinho, on the other hand, wants to go to Tottenham because he felt he wants to have this playing time. Yes, playing time is very important. Remember, we are entering 2026 World Cup year, so everybody wants to play World Cup, and that is why Savinho decided to opt for this transfer when he heard of Tottenham coming for him. He felt he will have the chance to play more in Tottenham, so he's really looking forward to going to Tottenham. And Tottenham have presented a bid of around 50 million euros. Yes, 50 million euros, which I don't believe that Manchester City are going to accept this 50 million euros. I know Man City are looking for around 70, 80 million euros, but let's see how it goes. But I know something good will come out of this. And lastly, as it concerns Man City, Jack Grealish is here we go to Everton. Remember, Everton have been looking for an attacking midfielder. Yes, an attacking midfielder that could also play as a winger. They've gone for Tyler Devlin, that we thought that deal was almost done, but later one or two things happened and they were not able to seal that deal. Now the player they see as an alternative and could fit into what they want is Jack Grealish. And Jack Grealish also took it upon himself and decided that I think I will go to Everton, because remember, World Cup is at stake. Yes, like I said, World Cup is at stake. World Cup is at stake 2026. So every player is looking for a way to be called up to his country so that he will represent his country during the World Cup. So they are looking for every opportunity. They want to dive any opportunity. And Jack Grealish is one player that is also using this time to catch and gather any opportunity he could get. Now, all these players leaving Manchester City, just like Savinho, like I told you, Savinho is going to Tottenham if the deal struck well. Then James Macatee is leaving Man City for Nottingham Forest. And then Jack Grealish is already here we go, because he's having his medicals. I'm talking to you like this. He's also here we go. It's a loan deal. Now, Man City are now looking for a way, to replace all of these players at least with one player. They have a whole lot of attacking options, yes, but they are looking for a player at least to, enter as these three players are going. They just want one player, and the player in mind now is not any other person but Rodrigo. But who? Rodrigo. So let's see how this one pan out. Rodrigo are the player in mind. That is the player in mind of Man City that they want to sign. Remember, Rodrigo, it will not come easy. All of us knows that, but it will not come easy, because Rodrigo really don't want to leave Real Madrid. He wants to fight for his position. And even if Real Madrid will want to sell Rodrigo, they will cash out big time on Rodrigo. So let's see how this one pan out in the near few weeks. So, but get it, Jack Grealish to Everton is here we go. Jack Grealish to Everton is here we go.